but never played a police officer before. I think it's in print maybe from about 2 years ago, where I think I'd done something. It's like, what would you like to play? It's like, I want to be a copper and I want to have a gun.
Really?
So
Oh, God.
I'd not quite got the gun. It's not very Lewisy to have a gun, but I'm getting to play a copper, and I did. I really relished the whole entire thing. I like the interviewing, the kind of running around trying to catch your criminal, and I think it's also fresh and new to me. I think that kind of almost adds a dynamic, because it is to Lizzie as well. You know, she's only newly promoted. She's a jobbing career.
Oh, is she? And is she a local? Do we know what?
No, she's not local. She's from up north.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
right.
She's from up north, and she's come down. Her husband was originally born near Oxford, so they've kind of come back.
And she seems to immediately get on with Lewis, to me. Is that the northern?
Hathaway, not necessarily. I think Lewis kind of spots the fact that she's struggling with Hathaway, because Hathaway can barely look at her. Because he's so ensconced in his life and so wrapped up in trying to do everything himself, that he's just not allowing Lizzie the room to do her policing and what she's actually really good at. And Lewis spots that when he comes out of retirement and sees her.
Yeah.
He spots that she's actually got some, she's got some talent, and that Hathaway should be using it. So he slowly tries to push the two together.
And so you wanted to play a police officer. Was it exactly how you imagined it would be?
Pretty much so, yeah. I mean, I kind of hadn't pictured being in Lewis, I've got to say, because it's quite a traditional established show, and I never imagined for a second that they would bring a third person into it. So,
yeah, no, I mean, I think we're all surprised.
Yeah.
And it's great, but it's great for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
it'll be interesting to see how the fans feel about it, and what the fans think of it, because they are quite loyal and very much established. So it'll be interesting to see whether they like it. But I don't think I impact too much on the bromance. I think, because I know the fans like that. They love the two boys together having their conversations and everything that goes on between them. And I don't think I impact on that. I just kind of come along and do the police work.
Yeah. And is she married? Or
yeah, she's married. Yeah.
Oh, she is. Because then all of a sudden, is there going to be some love interest here? This will really get things going.
Piss someone off. Yeah. No, she's happily married to her sweetheart, childhood sweetheart.
Oh, right.
They haven't got children, but he comes into it as well at one point. So
does he? Oh, that's interesting.
Very happy.
Because often in Lewis, the wives and girlfriends stay out of it a bit. I mean, it has changed down the years, but
he comes in for a very good reason, though.
Oh, does he? Oh, right.
Yeah, I can't tell you why, but he comes in.
Which story is that one? Is it
Film 3?
Oh, Film 3. Oh, okay.
Film 3. So I talk about him in various little.
Yeah.
I think even in Film 1, I'm on the phone to Tony when I'm saying I just can't do this anymore. I put the transfer in, and I'm talking to my husband then. So he's kind of mentioned along the way, but he does actually come into the show on Film 3.
Oh, interesting. And when you're approaching it, how much backstory do you need? Do you need any at all about where she's from? What her upbringing is? Do you bother with all that?
Yeah, a certain amount. Yeah, and it certainly is helpful. A bit of it kind of came as we were filming as well. They were building her as we were moving along.
Were they?
Yeah.
Hey, what a weird feeling that must be.
Yeah,
actually, we've just discovered you've got a love child.
Exactly. Yeah, it happens all the time in TV. Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
There I was thinking the scripts are all fully done and everything.
Oh my God, no, never, not on telly.